Some little church with a big steeple, just a few people that both of us know. Hello. Hi. Hello. It is now Friday and my task for today is to build this. So you might see a little bit of a montage here. You might see me swearing. You might see me throwing it through that window. But we're going to try and get this done. I've got YouTube here, so I'm going to watch a few of your booktube videos. Let's see how long this takes. It's only taken me 3 minutes to get into it. This was a present from my husband for my birthday. I'm going to open it that way. And it is from Hobbycraft. So I'll leave a link below. They have them in a few different colours, but I asked specifically for the hot pink one. So I think that took about 15 minutes in total. I have to say, I have two book carts now. This one's from Hobbycraft and this one is from Dunelm. Excuse the mess there, that's just from the packaging. This one was so much easier to build, so I would recommend this one. And like I said, I'll put a link to them below. I'm going to attempt a flat pack shelf now. So let's hope for the best. I have Bakewell tart from Bakewell and Kelly's Cornish ice cream, both of which I'm going to regret later when my belly hates me, but it's worth it. So I was feeling pretty cocky after putting together that. Thought that I could do this bookshelf. I don't even understand the instructions, so I'm not sure how this is going to go. So I just had to go downstairs and ask my husband for tools because, I don't know, never built any flat pack on my own before. So I have a drill, I have a hammer, not a drill, I have an electric screwdriver and a hammer, and I'm going to try and make sense of it. So I had to stop recording because I didn't have much memory, but I'm getting there and I keep getting a little paw under the door, like giving me support. I was going to show you, but he's just taken it back. Oh, everybody wants to be a cat because a cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. Everybody's picking up on that feline beat when everything else is obsolete. We're playing paws. I gotcha. Gotcha! 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 Hey, first part. Bert. Hello. What was all that about? It is so unbelievably hot today that I don't know what I've shown you and what I haven't. So these clips might be a little bit all over the place, but I just wanted to show you what I've done with my room. It's not perfect yet, and I presume that I'm always going to be fiddling around with it. But this is my new book trolley that I put together. At the bottom is just books that I still need to sort out. The middle shelf is books from publishers that I really need to get to soon. And then I've just got a load of stuff in the top that I still need to sort out. This is my little rainbow sticker that I got from Leanne's shop, which I will link below. And then these are books that I either need to sell or take to a charity shop. On here I've got all my non-fiction books and some books that I've just talked about in videos. And then here is my new bookcase. This was £18 from Argos. My HRT is just chilling there. And I saw this in Jean's video, which I'll link below. She talked about them and I thought, yeah, that's perfect. And I've just got my chair. Those are the books that I'm currently reading and kind of want to prioritise soon. Oh, I put all of my thrillers on these shelves, and then at the bottom just some odd size books. That's a bag for Victoria, and then this shelf is just a mess, so we'll ignore that. And then on top of here, this is that little cat thing that I showed you in the other vlog. So I've used it. This is my like Bookstagram planner. That's my normal life planners, and then just some notebooks at the back. So I'm still kind of playing around with these vlogs and trying to work out what I want to do from them. So I didn't do a vlog style wrap up in July when I was reading my books, and I didn't know whether from August, whether just to put more reading content in here. I don't know whether to do kind of reading updates within these vlogs and make them more of a weekly reading vlog. Let me know what you think. But let me just show you. I said that I felt in a bit of a slump at the end of July, and it's because I just can't seem to finish a book. I can't commit to a book and finish it. So it's August tomorrow, and let me show you. So I'm going to be buddy reading With the Fire on High with Victoria from What Victoria Read. And I'm also going to be buddy reading His and Hers by Alice Feeney with my Midlands Book Club book. So I need to read both of them. I then also am taking part in the Fearless Read Along. I'm starting this today. This is a Tandem Collective, so I need to finish that. I am then also part way through The Shadow Bird by Anne Gosling. This is really heavy going, which I think is why I haven't been able to pick it up and finish it. I'm also listening to the audiobook of Why I'm No Longer Talking to White People About Race by Rennie Edo-Lodge. And this is really hard hitting. It's really uncomfortable, but it needs to be read. And I'm listening to that as I'm doing things, but nothing too taxing, so that I can really listen to what it's saying. And sometimes I listen along while reading the book. I'm also reading It's Not About the Burqa, which is edited by Mariam Khan, and it is essays from Muslim women. I'm also reading Geekerella, which I'm just not sure about. That's all I can say. I want to love it, but I don't think I am. And then last night I started Noah Could Never by Simon James Green, and I'm flying through this one. Absolutely love it. Possibly will finish it today. I then I'm going to sit in a minute with a piece of paper and go through any blog tours that I'm on this month, what NetGalley books that I'd like to read before they're published in September. Talking about NetGalley, I am also reading Home can never remember if it's Homecoming or Homegoing by Luann Goldie, who is the author of the Nightingale Point. Yeah, that's the book's name. So I'm a little bit all over the place at the moment. And to top it off, this just came to the door. I'm on a book buying ban from August and picked up a couple of books before August started, so just thought I'd share those with you because there won't be an August haul. Well, it depends how many books I acquire, doesn't it? But anyway, I picked up the Da Vinci Code because this was £2.49, I think. I've seen the films and I want to read the books because I've also got somewhere on my shelves a later one in the series that was bought to me as part of a book swap. So I'm looking forward to getting into that. It is a bit of a chunk though. Which one have I got? I've got the Lost Symbol. I think the Da Vinci Code's the first one. Surely it is. So I think actually Angels and Demons is the first one. I know that the Da Vinci Code is the first film, but I'll find that out. And then for £2, I also picked up Waiting for Callback, Casting Queen. I think it was Zoe from Zoe's All Book that talked about this, and that's why it was on my wish list. And I'm a sucker for looking at when my wish list goes down to £2. So they're both going into my collection now. It's too hot to do anything else today, so I'm going to go and get on the sofa in front of the fan and read. I'm going to go firstly and read the pages of Fearless, and then I'm going to go and probably do a bit more of Geekerella, see if I can get myself into it. So I hope you're having a good day and this heat wave isn't destroying you as much as it's destroying me. I cannot cope with hot flushes in this, but I will probably catch up with you later. So I was just about to cook dinner and then we were going to settle down on the sofa and watch film, but all the power has gone off. We had a massive thunderstorm and even the 4G has gone off. And I'm not sure what I'm most upset about right now, that I have no fan, no internet or no food. I know, hashtag first world problems. So I'm just going to grab Noah Could Never and read a bit more of that. So, power cut update. It was supposed to be back on by 8:30. It's just coming up to 8:30 and I've checked again and they've moved the goalpost to 11. Running out of lights, I've had to find my little book lamp. I know this is first world problems, but I actually don't know what I'm going to do between now and 11 o'clock. Other than probably go up to Nana and make sure she can get into the bedroom without falling over. And possibly go to bed. So it's getting darker and we now have been told the power may not be back on until 11 p.m. So we're doing what us Brits do best and we're drinking. I have a Brother's Toffee Apple Cider, which is a proper throwback to my uni days. So I'm really struggling with it being the hottest day of the year and with no power, I have no fans. My little USB charged fan has run out. So I've just come up to the nook and I've put on all my battery powered lights. So I've got this little one at the top which says Never Let the Clouds Dim Your Light, which I got from Loros. I've got this string of seashell lights that I got from the Hello Now Read Along with Tandem. And then over here I've just got this book light that my friend Stacey bought me. Good morning. It is now officially August. I could be that person that says, where has this year gone? Yeah, I'm just going to be that person. Where has this year gone? I'm feeling rubbish today. I've said before that I don't cope well with heat, and I think with the power cut last night, it was just too hot and I've just woken up feeling really sick and my IBS is not good and I'm back at work tonight, so that is fun. I'm now on a book buying ban. I'm not going to be buying any books in August. However, this just arrived, but it was bought in July, so judge me if you want, but shall we open it? So you might judge, but you want to know what's inside, don't you? I'm the same. Same. So, a little trick that I don't know whether I should share with you, because I don't want you to call me an enabler, but I'm going to share anyway. If you go on to Amazon, and in the little sidebar on the left, you click books, fiction, paperback, whatever it is that you're into, and then click Prime, if you have Prime, and then at the bottom it's got like a price thing. So if you click price £2 to £2, you get all the books that are on there, £2 deal. And that's how I came across these two. So I picked up Helen Rolfe's The Little Village Library. Sometimes it takes a village to mend a broken heart, and I've never heard of Helen Rolfe before and just thought that sounded so sweet. I'm really into sweet little books at the moment. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a good thriller, but I think with my mental health being a bit iffy at the moment, I just want to read good books. I'm a big fan of a hard-hitting contemporary, but at the moment, I just can't. So, yes, picked up that one. And also, an author that I have heard of, but haven't read any of her books, is Kathy Bramley. So I picked up Kathy Bramley's A Patchwork Family, Can She Find Her Perfect Fit? I'll just hold that there if you want to read it, and then I'll do the same with the other one. So yeah, pause if you want to read that. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. I've got proper 90s curtains going on. I could properly that's proper 90s boy band fringe, isn't it? Anyway, oh yeah, that looks so much better. Not. I am going to go and have some lunch. We've got a gusto that was meant to be for dinner last night, but because of the power cut, didn't happen. And it is like griddled halloumi and a fruity couscous and a tzatziki. So that sounds good. I'm then going to read today's pages for my buddy read and also my read along. And then I'm going to work. So you probably won't see much of me for the next couple of days. I'm going to be in night shift mode. And yeah, I'm going to stop rambling and go and have my lunch. Well, hello there. It is now 6 p.m. on Thursday. I don't feel like I've vlogged anything this week, but I remembered that I started my vlog early, so I have vlogged building my shelves and things, so that's good. My TBR cart is looking a bit bare now. That isn't because I've read them all, it's because I can't find my tripod. I've had a couple of really dramatic days for no other reason, and actually it has made me laugh. So I was feeling really low. I had a bit of an incident at work, which I'm not going to go into here, but what I will say is that I think that the worst kinds of people in the world are people who look down on people who they see as beneath them. So people who look down on waiters and waitresses and people like that. So that's that. So I left work on, that would have been Saturday night shift. So yeah, that was Sunday night. My moods have been all over the place at the moment, and I've been having a lot of joint pain, a lot of fatigue, and spoke to my doctor again this week, and we've increased my HRT dose, thinking that could be the reason. So that was that. I slept all day Monday, stayed up Monday night editing, but then pretty much slept from 3 a.m. to about 12. Went to work on Tuesday night, and Tuesday night shift was like night and day. I had such a lovely shift, such wonderful people that I work with. Ernie, he likes to try and escape out the window. Hold that thought. Anyway, where was I? While I was on my break on Tuesday night, I drew up a little diagram and sent it to Tom with, do you think this will work in the bedroom? That sounded wrong. So it was a diagram of how I wanted to move all the furniture in the bedroom. Our house is really small, and by making the most of my book room, I kind of realised that we weren't making the most of other rooms in the house. So We moved all the heavy furniture together yesterday, and I definitely used more spoons than I had, because today I've spent all day dizzy, lying flat for most of it, but that's cool because I'm not back at work till Sunday. But it's coming together really well. I will show it you when it's finished, but at the moment it is just absolute mess. I've had some book mail that I want to share with you. You know that I love getting book mail. The first thing that I got through were these 2 books from Olivia Spring. I've been talking to the author on Instagram for a little while now, and she'd kindly offered to send me these books when she got the paperbacks in. So the first one is The Middle-Aged Virgin in Italy. This is the sequel to The Middle-Aged Virgin, which I'm currently reading as an ebook, which again she kindly sent me. And then the second one is Love Offline, and Miss Gibbs on Instagram, if you follow her, messaged me saying that this one is fantastic, so I'm really looking forward to diving into that. So I saw a lot of people on the tour for this one, and they were all raving about it, and I was a little bit jealous, but then I won it from Readers First, and that's The Nothing Man by Catherine Ryan Howard. I've said before that I don't like reading blurbs for thrillers because I don't like anything to be even slightly spoiled, but literally the back of this one just says she can't stop writing until she finds the killer, he can't stop reading because the killer is him, and I was just like, yes, sold. Looking forward to reading that. And then, as I'm still getting some of my subscription boxes, some of them I had to sign up for a 3-month subscription, and one of those is Willoughby Book Club, which I would really recommend, especially if you want a box that is just the book. I have a code which is available to anybody that signs up. This isn't something they've done for me specially, and I think you get 10% off. I'll leave the code in the description box somewhere. But the book that I got this month was Melt Thy Heart by Bethany Rutter. I have read this one and really enjoyed it, so I was looking to get myself a copy once my book ban is over anyway, so I'm really happy with that. I would definitely recommend this box because although I've read both of the books, I think I said in my subscription box video, if you haven't watched that I'll link it above, that for me as someone who collects books and has so many, this box is possibly, well, I don't know actually, because like this one is a very new release. This one was released in July, but I was lucky to get an advanced reader copy of it. So if you're not someone that reads and reviews books like I do, this would have been perfect. I do really recommend the Willoughby book box, and you can pick the genre that you want as well. The drama that I've had over the last 2 days. So last night I was in the bedroom moving a mirror. Now this mirror is bigger than I am and possibly weighs more than me as well, so I shouldn't have been moving it, but I wasn't lifting it as such, I was kind of shuffling it. But the house phone started ringing. Now we don't ever use the house phone, so with Tom being out I was like, that was probably Tom. Ran downstairs, it was Tom. His car key had broke while he was at Morrison's, so I then had to jump in a taxi and head over to Morrison's to take him his key. And then as I was pottering around the bedroom last night, I dropped a willow tree figurine on my big toe, and oh my gosh, I am good with pain. You kind of have to be after living with pelvic pain now for however many years I've had it. But this was the worst pain I have ever felt in my entire life, and I thought that I'd broken my toe. We were looking online and it was my big toe, and everywhere online said if it's any toe other than your big toe, then don't worry about it, just strap it up and it'll be fine. But if it's your big toe, you should go to A&E and seek medical advice. But it was like 11:30 at night, and I was like, no, I'm not going to A&E. But I've woken up this morning and I think it is just bruised rather than broken, because I've got a bit of movement back in it now. I have been rambling on for far too long now. I will be back tomorrow and I will hopefully show you my bedroom. I hope you enjoy these vlogs, because I do feel like I'm just sitting rambling at a camera, but I quite enjoy it. Gets it off my chest.
Good morning. So I just had a knock at the door and I've had 3 parcels. Now I'm on a book buying ban, so I know that this one is my barista's book chamber subscription box. These two, I have no idea. So I don't know if they're pre-orders, but generally my pre-orders come from Waterstones these days. So this is the chain. I know that somebody messaged me on Instagram and told me that they bought this from Amazon. Thank you. I think it's Chapters of Chelsea, but I will leave their Instagram link down below. So I did mention so this is Turkish apple tea, and I mentioned in my video that this was my absolute favourite chocolate. So I'm so happy to have that. And then it just says a little note that says, thank you for taking out one of our luxury book subs. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. Many thanks for your support, Helen. And yes, I have really enjoyed it. And it's 3 in a row. It's 3 books that I already own. So it just goes to show that if you own as many books as I do, maybe a book subscription box is not the best way to go. However, all 3 of the books they've sent me have been like perfect for my tastes, but I will be doing a giveaway with these books soon. I think I'm going to end the vlog there. Today we've got a man come in to sort out some of the electrics, and apart from that I'm just going to die in the heat, read a few more books. I have literally no idea what I filmed this week, so hopefully I filmed something worth watching. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up below and consider subscribing to my channel. But until next time, look after yourselves. Bye!